treat your job like it's your own. Treat your job like it's your own business. Be entrepreneurial in your approach and your attitude towards your 9 to 5. Because that's what's going to become a stepping stone for the next hustle or for the next thing you're going to do. Probably the people that you're going to meet who are going to open up doors for you within that environment that you're in, wherever you're working now. Whatever job you're doing, it doesn't matter whatever you're doing. So you have to excel at it. Whether you're cleaning toilets, whether you're in America they call them janitors, right? Like us city cleaners, because there's with abazali bethu, abomalume bethu, abomama bethu, abobaba bethu. Whether you're a gardener, whatever you are, I think be so good at it that it even not only impresses the people that you work for, but they must just be in awe that this person is different. When we give them a task, they execute it. When we give them timelines, they deliver before the timelines. When we ask them to do something, they don't complain, they don't answer with excuses, they will always find a way to get it done. That's what opens doors for you to grow in life, guys. It doesn't matter what you do. As you look at a lot of us where we are, you think sometimes we were just born here. No, we were all in taxis at some point. We're in a train. We're in all those long queues. We used to have those shoes where we are schooling. It's winter. You don't even have money at home to buy brand new school shoes. You are taking 3 or 4 taxis just to go to an audition or a job interview. You don't even get some job interviews. We've been fired before. We've failed before. I mean, I'm one of those people that failed his matric. I had to rewrite my matric. So we've gone through a lot of hurdles. We've gone through a lot of rejection. We've gone through a lot of doors getting shut in our faces. Us being told nonsense. You don't speak English good enough. You don't look good enough. You're not tall enough. You're not educated enough. You're not whatever enough, you know? And we've just gone through all of this journey to face all of that rejection. And we've built our lives to be where we are today. So I always say to people, if you admire somebody else or you look at somebody, you're like, wow, I'd like to be like them. I'd like to drive the car that they're driving, etc. You probably don't want to actually be in their shoes because of what they've had to go through to get there. Every successful person, look at them straight in their eye. You'll always see right through their souls. You'll see what this person has been scarred, betrayed. This person has put in a lot of work to be here. This person have got stories for days, even before you speak to them. Because every successful person has got a story to tell. And not everybody that looks like they're successful really are successful. Other people may look the part, but they're still on a path to get there. They're using maybe credit to look good, to dress nice, to drive a nice car, etc. And as much as it can be an argument to say, yeah, other things are just a liability, cars and clothes, etc., but you must still look smart. And if you can, still drive a decent car, not like a luxurious or flamboyant or extravagant car, but still be decent, you know, depending on the type of job or the type of hustle that you're in. You find that a car to you is not a liability, it's an asset, because maybe it brings you clients, because maybe when they see you pull up in that car, it makes them look at you in a certain way and it's easier for you to close deals, you know. So to each their own, and all of our situations are different. But to me, speaking to all of you young guys out there, you got a great future. You don't understand, like, this life thing is so long. I used to think a 40-year-old is old. Now I'm 44 years old, you know. I look at older people. I mean, in our parliament in South Africa, we've got 60-something, 70-something-year-olds. You know, this life thing, guys, is long. So don't ever think of offing yourself, committing suicide, or thinking it's the end of your life, the end of your world. Why is it not happening for you? Why is it happening for others? You will get there too. As long as you just have that vision in your mind and you put in the work, you email people, you go to interviews, you reach out to people, you network, you go out to those places, you look decent even though it's not expensive stuff, but you get yourself out there, you get your craft out there, you use your social media to get your craft out there, you know. So we all fail multiple times, but we fail forward, right? Because those are all lessons for us to keep growing. And never underestimate your humble beginnings. It doesn't matter where you are, a waiter, a waitress, a cleaner, a driver, a security guard, a petrol attendant. It doesn't matter wherever you are. You got a bright future and I believe in you. It's because I look at this life thing now with myself and I'm like, yo, I remember like one has had to live almost 20 years of their lives in poverty. And every time when I say that, I feel even guilty because I know how hard my parents worked to make sure that I never go a night without eating or without a food on the table. And I shouldn't classify myself as one of the people that grew up in poverty, you know? And I understand where they would be coming from, because I never slept without any food on the table. You know, they made means for me to be able to become the person that I've become. They really, really worked hard. But at the same time, for me, when I reached success at an early age, I had success for about a decade or so. And then I made youthful mistakes as well. You know, they say money, but they say money changes you, but I say money really doesn't change you, but it amplifies the real you, who you really are. You'll experience a lot of us that make dumb and stupid mistakes when we've got money and when we think we're rich, and we're actually not really rich, but new money. You know, I was new money as well, and I was ushered in the spotlight at an early age, and I made a lot of silly mistakes, and, you know, I lost a lot of material things. And then I've had to then rebuild myself again for another decade, you know, and build a business and grow mentally. And now I'm going through my own growth in my own spiritual journey. So this life thing is in phases. And then I look back in those days when I used to be in the taxis, when I had nothing. And then I also look back into that other chapter of my life of me being famous, blowing up, being everywhere. And then I look at the other chapter as well of me getting into business, starting my business for the first time, people doubting us, ridiculing us. People wouldn't take meetings with us. People would take meetings only to turn us down or reject our product or tell us we're not going to make it. You know, it's all been a journey, and I'm only hardly 44 years old. So you've got a long life to live. So don't be too hard on yourself, Mtansika. Build. Have a vision for your future. Have that dream. But put in work daily for you to get to where you are going. Because I believe in you. The only thing I'd like to ask from you is, please, believe in yourself. I love you.